Okay, so it's almost 10:30 right now, 10:27 to be exact. And we're gonna continue on from earlier from the last stream. And let's our screen and start. Yeah, so I've noticed I don't watch the previous streams or anything. Just maybe check if the volume is or I guess the audio's coming through jagged. It's down, it's horrendous really. It's like it doesn't sound that good. But I'm not watching the streams, and neither is anybody else, so I guess it's fine. I'm just mostly using it just for, making sure that I keep working on projects. Because sometimes you work on a project, maybe that motivation is there for first couple days, then maybe it leaves. So I want to ensure at least that I keep working on it to get to a reasonable place until maybe I release it, especially for this one. Because there is an endpoint. It's like I know what the endpoint is. Just get some basic features up, and I can tell like the current place that I'm in, right? So what's left to do? This is hard coded, so we need to be able to um, add logs to the store. Anytime you click on this, I want to log it, and we have the data of how we want it to look in the store. I mean, I guess in the Chrome store, we don't have the store value stored yet. So we have that in mind. Then we have to have our setting screen so we can set like defaults for this. I mean, not set, I guess update because the defaults are set when the Chrome is installed. I mean, the Chrome extension. Well, wherever the web extension is installed, because it could be on Firefox or whatever. So it's not limited to Chrome. So yeah, so the endpoint is if we do this in this sprint, um, we'll have logging, user logging daily once done. And then we can have a setting screen, which is probably some of the fields are easy enough to do. Total goal, maybe measurement, that's easy enough to do. That'll be the first half, right? Then we have to have another half for like collecting sounds, so we have to sort out sounds. And what else? And maybe like I guess the regular start time and end time, and maybe for I don't know. We'll see if we want to include like weekends and stuff. So I assume this will only be used like during work days. So there should be a way to like cut it off. So that's an excuse day. So if you have turn off like weekends off, then maybe you have work off that day or something, you can turn it off as well. So maybe you can post date it maybe. Like say you missed a day and it was like a 3-day weekend and you were like not even near a computer, out camping or whatever. And you don't want it to affect, maybe there's a streak component, don't want to affect it then, or you don't want it to affect, I don't know if we're going to do streaks, but if you don't want to affect like the view, log view or whatever, archives where it'll be like a Monday and there's nothing logged, and you weren't even near your computer then, so couldn't really log it anyways. You just have an excuse to like mark it as holiday or something. I don't know. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so setting screens, all this defaults, start date, start time, end time, and maybe the days of the week you want it to run on. And you have enabled flag, I guess, enabled to let's turn this to actually enabled, I guess, would be for um, really for alarms and notifications if you don't want to be, or maybe it's silent mode. I don't know. It's gotta be some kind of modes. Like if you want notifications or just want alarm, or you don't want either. I guess if you don't want, you can probably instinctively do it. I don't know. And then so that's settings, and then you have what else do I need? Notifications is its own screen maybe? How would I need that its own screen? No, I guess I only need two. Yeah, that'd still be its own. Yeah, I can fit all in the settings screen. Notification, hourly, whatever, all of those. Then the other one's the archive view. I don't know how it's going to be like this. Maybe log it like this. Maybe I want more unique, like I have unique like this. Maybe I don't know. It's got to be like a calculation. So on for that day, how much did you drink versus how much was the goal for that day and the percentage. Maybe something UI like this. It looks good. You can fit in three, but do I want only three? Or do I want it to stay this same UI? Or maybe, yeah, maybe it would be this aquarium, same aquarium, but this will show the day, the total for that day, the goal, and it would show maybe how much it is. I don't know. I mean, it'll be similar, but maybe I have the water levels for each like tick, maybe. No, this maybe it has to be like that. I'll see. I'll see. Come back to that. I kind of like this view, kind of like a beaker. I still kind of want it like that. Yeah, I could probably fit in like one, two, three of them maybe. So you can fit in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you scroll. Maybe keep scrolling. You can't fit in. How much do I would I want to fit in? Yeah, I still want to include the timestamps. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get to it. Let's focus on what we want, I want to accomplish first. So I want this not to be hard coded. So I guess on, let's see, let's go to our background script. So set state, maybe what we want to set two states. We want to call it today, maybe. Today we have Goal would be the same, I guess. Intake would be the same. We don't need a name, or we need a measurement. How do we want it to be? Let me see. Daily goal. I mean, I guess not daily, just goal would be enough. So you have a goal. Goal date. Okay. I know I want this to be. Do I want the key to be today's date, maybe? I don't want it to be today because, okay, let me see. So if I have it be today's date, get today's date in. All right, so it would be, I think we already discussed this earlier today. So it would be, so date key would be equals, I guess, let me see. Let's use the function get date key. So it would be const date would be, let's go new date. And then it would be return new international dot datetime format. And we want to use the whatever SVSE. I have no idea what locale that is for. So it would be date style, and it would be short and format. Oh, why not just use new date? I think that maybe will work. I don't have to. Oh, I spelled format wrong. Oops. So the key would be date key. Yeah, okay, maybe I want to move this and let me see. Not not log list. What is it? Aquarium? Like all of is it aquarium? Current time maybe? All of this could just be moved into a util really. I don't need to have it. Yeah, because all I need to do is just pass in short or whatever, short or date time style, date style is different. Okay. It could be refactored. Not to worry yet. Not a concern yet. Okay, so it'd be I have a on installed it would be get date key, right? A goal is 1800, intake is 100 milliliters. I mean, yeah, measurement is 100 milliliters. just in case it changes from day to day. Or maybe I don't give them the option, I don't know. So, and then you have logs. So logs would be an empty array. That makes sense. So now if I have else if key equals get today, so it would be what response would be equal to await get state, and it would be what is it? Yeah, I think that's all we need. To response would be, and then to set it. Let's not worry about that yet. So let's add another log, another. So really, okay, I'm doing probably too much because if today has all of these values, right? If we have goal, intake, measurement, then I'll need to be able to update them as well. But not yet. You don't have a second screen, so no update at all. So all you do is just log values in. So if I go get today, else if key set today, I guess, yeah, this would be, I guess, for default, just to update any values you want. So it would be, so if I get, ooh, yeah, I don't know what that key would be. Because that key is going to be, okay, let me just get the data. I have to get the date key again. Or maybe let me just have if key, no, if, okay, if key equals, okay, data await gets the date key, right? Then await set state. I guess I send in the entire state. Key would be equals date key, and values would be whatever the response data dot values. One, so data would be object would be this key, and this would be its values. Maybe just object dot values of data. Let's see how that works. Or if I have a constant x equals x, and it has a 1, b, 2, I go object dot values of x, Yeah, it would give me, yeah, because I don't need to particularly know this key, the X key. It would be the date key. So realistically, I could just write spread object dot values and whatever data or not is provided. So this would not be um I guess log data. Let's call it log data. It will be the same for this. Let me if I call it set total. Okay. So I guess this would have to change. I have key equals set total. Uh and it's send the defaults instead of the logs. Do I need to calculate the default? So total would not be there. It would have to do, yeah, because I put myself in a tricky situation where this, so I have default data, but then each day could have its own, right? So really, for this aquarium screen, I need to fetch both. So for this screen, I have to really at least fetch the defaults, get the defaults, and get the total. Or the total would just be, what would the total be? So this is listening to today's total. Fetch, I have to fetch today's date. So goal would be the same, values, so key and then, well, and then totals. I guess, okay, so the totals would have to be, if I want to include it as a key, it would have to be the length. I mean, I guess the sum of the amounts in the logs, right? So I could calculate that instead. Can that be a derived value? Do I want to save it as a key or not? If I save it, I have to update it each time. It's an easier, it'll be easy to get, right? If I don't save it, we'll see. Because come a point where I have to update this, maybe just for today. All right. Okay, so set total, I would have to get rid of because I'm updating total. So, okay, no, let me get this in first. So if I set today, I'm updating whatever I guess. Set today, so I guess I'm setting it in the entire today object, which is fine. So that means in our store, we'll have, I guess, an object maybe, set as an object. Yeah, let's try. Let us try. So we have a good starting point. We have, we're not gonna worry about this so far yet. So we have, let's, what do we change here that this require anything? I don't know. So let's create a store for, yeah, we're gonna change this to data or to maybe, I don't know what it's gonna be called. It's not index no more. So let's change, add this to log list, logs, logs.ts. Mm, nope. Yeah, if we call it logs, today's logs, daily logs, daily, let's call it daily log, today log, daily log. Uh, let's call it today. Okay, so we have today, we have export default class today store. And it's going basically going to be the same as, I guess, the other one. Um, stores. Let's open up stores dot index here. Make this wider. We don't need all of this real estate screen. Okay, constructor, we need the port, and I guess um this dot port, or yeah, let's call it, just do the same thing. Okay, so this time instead of having each one a writable, I'm just gonna try experiment with using a single writable object. So this dot today equals writable. What is it, writable? or null, I guess. I don't know. Can we use null? I was gonna try to make an empty object, but okay, so what is today? Let's type today. Is it a type or do you want to make it a, how do you want to define it? Or is it an interface? Who knows? Okay, so it'll have measurement, which is of type milliliters, or cup. I might even just move away from having to go type number and logs. And so it'd be log array and type log would equal to, so amount be a number and date time. What would it be? Date? Uh, maybe just time. It's not date time. It's not going to be a string. It wouldn't be a date time string. We don't want the entire thing. We only need minute. I mean, the hour and the minute. Okay, so we have, I think that's all we need. Let me see. Logs goal intake. Yeah, I don't, okay, let me see. I don't think we need to consider the intake value. It'll always be the same as this. Okay, no, I don't know. So if someone's drinking, it says intake, the default's 100 milliliters uh, per, I guess, per click. Oh, great, now it's not showing the, let me try moving this all the way to the front. See if that keeps it. Nope. Wait, why is it not at the front? I moved it all. Okay. Let's move it to like the third. Okay, nope. Let's move it to the end. So okay, there. I guess it's good enough. All right. So, yeah, what was I saying? Intake. So it takes 100, just value of 100, and then someone changes it. Do I need to update it as well for each log value? Do I need to? Does, for the logs, does the intake matter when I log it? Does the intake matter? No, I don't think so, right? Because it'll always be the default amount, even if you change it. So I don't think it matters. So when I show it on the archive screen, wait, why does it look so bad? Yeah, I'm wondering, do I need to keep track of the intake in the log? I mean, in the daily part. So, okay, Oh yeah, I do, right? I'm drinking, so today I drink 100 per per I guess per click or whatever. It's 100. Next day maybe I'm thirsty. I don't know. I'm trying to drink more, so each or maybe I take less sessions, but I drink more. It's maybe every 2 hours I drink 200 milliliters, and it's oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna even. Okay, let me. I'll just add it, but we'll see how this ends up. What am I looking at? Data store. Don't need that. I'll add it, but measurement and intake. We'll see how I end up using this extension. I mean, this app for myself, and then we'll see. I'll see if I want to actually even let user update this amount because 100 milliliters. You can just click it twice. That's 200 or whatever. Or maybe each click after that is only like 50. So first click's 100, and then click it again. It's 50 milliliters, depending on the delay between click. All right, so this today would be a writable object, right? So it would be so. What is this? Oh no, I want this to be the store's index. All right, so we have a constructor. So on initialize, we want to get our want to get um okay background. Let's open on this. We want to get our listen for okay. We want to listen. Okay, I didn't know how I wrote this. Okay, so we have here. Okay, so we call init and then dot populate. So we set up our listener to listen for get today response, and then we want to do something with it. So and we make this we want to call it populate again, maybe this dot populate. We'll see. And populate is just yeah, we make the call to get today, and data is null because we're not just getting retrieving values. It should have today's key, right? Or not. Let me see. All right, so okay, this is how it's gonna work actually. We want to ensure that the key is always there, right? That there's always data for today. So that means in our background, on connect, I think there's okay, let me see on connect. Where does on connect run? There's another listen we want to connect to because we want to set the default either on first for JKey on installed or on I think it's on connect maybe. Let me see. I probably used it in chorus. Let me look at what listeners I've used in chorus. Let's have add listener. So we have on connect and we have on message no. On installed, yeah, we already have that set up. On changed, that's on storage key changed. On refer request, on web request, on message, nope. On commit, I think it's probably on connect. Let me see. That's probably like when this is when the pop-up opens, right? So when that opens, we want to check. Do we want to? Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So we have get today and set today, right? So on get today, we might have to send in the data we want. So let's say if I have const default today, right? Yeah, this should be a number. Empty array and goal would be 1800. We might have to move this into like okay, so let's see. If it's get today and let's say if it's not if not what is it called? Date key. I guess if the response is no, if the response is no and I mean not date key. If not if not response and there's data, then we want to call let's say put response is equal to I guess await set state. Or maybe yeah, so maybe we have you know I don't think set state returns anything. So I guess key would be date key and values would be the data. That would be our default data, and then we can just return the data, I guess. Return how would it look like? Let me see. We're getting the key of the response would be no okay. Response would be equal to let me check if state set Set state returns if values return result value. And why am I returning just this? I don't need to. Wait, there's okay, let me check. It's chrome.storage.set. So I think I have it like this because uh, it doesn't return the values chrome.storage.local.set. Let's look at mdn.get retrieves one or more items. Okay, so does it return? I promise that it's fulfilled with no arguments if the operation succeeds. With an error, if it fails, it returns an error message. We'll see. We'll see. We can log. I'll have to see. Um, what am I trying to see though? This is state. All right. So response. Because if I set it up this way, I think it's going to be two separate ways. Set state would just return the the values in the object of the key. So the key would be today's date in ISO whatever number it is, 8061. But its set state, it will just return the values of that key based on what I have it set as. So I don't think set state returns anything if it's successful. It'll only return an error. Yeah, promise that is fulfilled with no arguments if the operation succeeds. So either okay, yeah, let me just go. I could probably try and await this. Otherwise, response would just be if it fails, I think it would I don't know. I'll have to see if I need to add like some kind of error handling here. So there, I'm gonna rewrite the response that I want. So it'd be date key, and it would be the data I sent in. That'll be the default key. If the response, if there's no key declared, if there's no today value yet, because we're only setting it once on when you first install it. Then if the next day you open the app, they first time, it's not set up yet. That makes sense to me. So it's good. Okay, so you have today, get today response, then it'll be response. This is wrong. This dot update today. Let's update today, and whatever it's called this data. Maybe object dot values response. So then, no, not here. So I have the data, and then I put this dot today dot set. It would be today dot data, right? All right. So I guess that's okay. So let me. And we'll add a disconnect as well, just for uniformity, though we won't probably use it yet. So we update today, and then we want to call this dot populate. So when we first created, call this dot init, and then this dot populate. All right, so we kind of have default. And data should be of type today, I guess. Okay, so we kind of do have typings. Okay. So, so we have most of what we want. It's now a matter of how do we display it on here. So, oops, what is, all right, that's just enough. So we have today's date. We have logs. Okay, so we have, all right, so let's close this. I don't know if it's closed. Okay. Let's go to not data store. Okay, so we have two outward facing. facing, I guess. Oh, okay. We click add. We want to ever subtract, I guess. That's what I'm questioning. We click add, we log it, we log the timestamp, and we log the amount. And we subtract it. We, we don't log that, but we still have to. No. Okay. How does that work? Do we keep the log? Okay, I click add 100 milliliters. Then I subtract it. So we're back to 0. Or I add 100 milliliters, 200 milliliters, and I subtract. We're back at 100 milliliters. So I don't know about like keeping on. Subtract. Yeah, okay, if I add it, then I guess increase it. Otherwise, I don't. Okay, so okay, let's have two outward facing. So it's going to be increment amount, increment or log intake. And then you will have, I guess, add to log, remove from log. Do I want two separate ones or the same one? And then just pass in a variable increase or add equals to. So log intake, so it'll be so if add if add, so it'd be logs dot push. No, I don't want dot shift, I guess. Because if we're adding, we have a log, and it would be amount would be what this dot today dot intake. I want to see if it's like this, or we'll find out when it airs. If you try and get an object, do I have to include the entire? Should it be today dot intake or because the variable is just the object, not the individual fields. We'll see. So the amount and time would be um yeah, this probably makes sense to get today's time. Yeah, this would give me the minute an hour. Our format would be new date. Okay, so we have a log. We're adding it, else. So it'd be this dot today. I think it's update maybe. So previous today. Okay, I'll just call it previous, right? We have it would be previous, and then logs would be previous logs, and then oh yeah, so it'd be this. We just want to unshift it. So in here we would have the log for today. We always want it to be at the top, at the beginning, to be the freshest. I mean, like yeah, based on that makes sense. Else, it would just be if we're adding, if we're removing, so it'd be um removing it would be let's call it pre or let me just call it previous. So logs would be previous dot logs, and we want to remove the top value, so it'd be from wherever one is, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna return something. So, oh, did I do the same thing? They should be here. And then I guess here we would post a message to update. Okay, so here's a situation. So update today. We will have this work. This.port message.post set today. And data would be, I guess, what get this dot today to get the actual values in today. And if we don't really care about set today response because we're not going to update this because the store it'll already reflect our current store. It doesn't have to reflect the store from in our background. Right, right, right. Who knows? So let's go to try to see if it works. If it, I guess, try to connect it to our log list. Yeah, log list. So log list. This is our old. Oh wait, I didn't even. Let's go back to today. How am I saving this to timestamp? Let me see. I have timestamp this or timestamp with okay, yeah, okay, I think I already considered short. Okay, that should give me hour and time. And should it be good enough? Should be good enough, I guess. If it comes down to it, I can add the meridian value here. So, oh, I still have to connect it to this. Okay, let's do one at a time. So, aquarium. Oops. Aquarium. Goal water level. So maybe this entire thing needs to be, yeah, okay. I have a goal of a total. So, okay, let's see. Measurement, water level is derived. So, okay, I'm gonna have to move some of this logic from data store to import to day store. Okay, so some of this I don't have. For that total, I'm not keeping track of that. So I don't think I need to. Store dot total would just be derived store based on the logs, right? All right, so let's see what I have to actually do. So I have I need, oh, I need this. There's a stored decrement amount and a stored increment amount, which would be in a, what would be the log intake? Yeah, so I guess we have something similar. We have add, if we're adding or removing, I guess. Okay, so we have the equivalent of that. And what about water level? So water level, we need to calculate our total. So if we go back to our stores index, our water level is, yeah, let's try to set this. That water level would be, so it'd be, I guess it's just only this, it's not really an array of values, so it would be this dot today. So try logs, so it'd be get this dot today dot logs. So if not logs dot length returns 0, I guess. That means, oh wait, why am I doing this? Instead of setting it to null, let's just set it to default. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about null values. So if there's no logs length, the array is empty, it would be 0. Otherwise, it would be recalculate. So const, what is the goal would be, what? No, why not just try to get const today would be get this dot today. And then I could get out the logs and goal. That's all really I need, right? So if not logs.length, return 0. Otherwise, we don't need that. Otherwise, it would be just be const intake, today's intake, right? Today intake. Okay, logs dot reduce. Um, accumulator and whatever. I forgot. Oh dang. Let's go search reduce. You have an accumulator and current value, yeah, current. So all I really want is to get the accumulator plus current dot amount really to get the final value of that. And It was gonna start at 0. Right, I think that's okay. So it would be, yeah, it would just be today intake, today's total. Let's call it total divided by goal times 100 to give me the, and then we get derived. So give me the, and okay, if I'm gonna type it, the accumulator is gonna be of type number, and current is gonna be of type log. I want to get all fancy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to somehow. Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be maybe type writable store. I don't know. I'll have to find out how to do the typings for these valve stores. I guess. Yeah, I have to go. We'll see. Okay, I think we're getting close. So let's go to aquarium and let's instead of store, let's we have a okay, let's call it data store. Let's call it store would be new today store. And it expects port. And um we have single let today. No, how do I want to do this? Okay, let me try to get today. So return this dot, maybe it gives a get. Okay, aquarium. So the um got today. Oops, I'm in the wrong page now. So it'd be what to date. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try today dot total and today our measurement and today dot goal, and this would be um dot, dot log intake, and it would be add, it would be true. No, it would be false. This would be true. This would be log intake. And water level would be store dot water level. I think, okay, let me see. What did water level look like? Oh, it's a get. Okay, yeah. So for today, get water, which is what I have, right? Water level. So it should work. Aquarium. Undefined, undefined. Okay, cool. Okay. What's the difference? Let me just check. So you have, okay, so you have 24 logs. Let me see if I'm getting this. So on today, when I call populate, I get, see my response for populate. Console.log populate to be. All right, so I do get it, right? 2024 0609. But do I set it as, okay, so I get the response and I pass in the response to init, where do I pass it? Let's move all of this up as close as possible to this. Okay, so I need to get, oh, it would be, the data would be um, object dot values data. Okay, so let me see console.log what today gives me. Oh, well, some of it comes up goal 1800. Do I not? Okay. Today goal, today total. Oh wait, total is there no total? Today I don't have a total, right? I have a goal. Total would be a derived water level. So yeah, so total would be the same thing. Unless I want to include it. Okay, so total would be derived value as well. It would be the same as this, I think. Get logs dot length return 0, otherwise just return total. Return whatever this value is. Could I just use this in here maybe? It's the same thing, but instead, okay, let's leave it as it is for now. Goal, okay, measurement. I might not get measurement. Measurement, I have measurement in milliliters. So why, let me see, go back to the console dialog. I have today, would be today, right? Oh no, it's this, total, no, I don't know what it is. Oh wait, it's this. Wait, what? Oh no, it's because it's this. All right, so we have it connected. Okay, let's check the log intake. Nope. Let's see if that even connects. Throw that log intake. Let's see what happens. Um, so previously, when we call, what is it? When we log it, we update it, and we post a message. So you don't have to do too much. So now, on today, when we log, So if we're adding, so it's previous dot update, we have same keys in our logs. The new log amount, let's look, amount and log. It's probably just an error. If we check ours, yeah, it's let me see what type of error it is. Failed to fetch, error, connection refused. Cannot read privacy undefined. I don't know what those are, either maybe old. Wait, why is it uncaught and promised? Cannot stores today, line 52. 52. This might be wrong. Okay, so what is the difference between, I want to see if maybe there's an error here. It says 52, new international date format. Let's go where we use current time, new international date time format, locale, time style, short, date style. This is equivalent to what we're doing here, right? Locale, time style, short, format, current date time. Yeah, there's nothing new, different about it. Only locale instead of locales. And the issue is, yeah, maybe I go like this instead. Can I reproduce undefined reading length? Where am I? That's if for total. I think that's the only length I have to water level. Or if I just have it set as defaulted to an empty array. This, yeah, only 2 instances of length. Oh, great. So what does this mean? Undefined, undefined. It seemed to be working before, 0 and undefined. So that's the measurement that's coming up undefined. Which is like, why? Today. So I console log What is this? Today's undefined. And this has a measurement, milliliters. Measurement. Okay, I'm spelling it correctly. I have goal. It's not being found. Total is 0. Yeah, but that's derived value. Okay. So what is causing this? Okay, what's the problem? What is the problem? Amount is not defined. If I try to click on what are you talking about? So log intake. Okay, I changed that. Okay. Okay, let's see. What did this look like before? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Aquarium. Okay, no, aquarium is getting. Ugh, cannot find name today. Measurement. I'm trying to see if I'm spelling this wrong or something. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, that's an issue. Today is not an array. Why is it coming out as an array? Okay, let's take a look at it. So today, so we set as default today and we populate it. So we have our data and we have data to set. Will be object dot values of the data. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe where it's being set, it's incorrect. Maybe this today should be an object always. So we update today. Oh no! Oh, all right. So I already do it here. So here I don't need to do it here. Yeah, that's what. That's what I'm. That's why. Okay, let's try that again. So let me go back. Uh, let's clear this Chrome.storage local dot. All right, so we cleared it and we set it. Hopefully, maybe. I it's still coming up as an array of 0. Is this correct? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Maybe it's how object to store. So yeah, fluent bar store dot foo. Let me see. Okay, why is it coming off as? Okay, let's go store set. Um, subscribe dot set. Okay, let's see what's going on. So when I call set, it just provide the value, right? You don't need an updater function. And then we just look. And data is incorrect, is correct. I want to see where it's occurring that it's returning an array instead of an object. So you have, that's the first log, there's the second log. So it's okay, that's the default data, right? Then I go to populate, it gets this updating array value, updating today. This is where it's being messed up. Updating today. Oh, when I call object.values, oh my god, okay. So why not just get the key of use the key. So in the background, when I have date get key. So I'm okay, I'm gonna reuse it a lot, so I'm gonna make move it to util, but let's just so today let me get timestamp. Let's call this get. Let's make it private. Okay, so it'd be set of object.values. Let's just back give it a whole response. And let's get I mean I guess let's get today would equal to data at date.key at date key date key. Oh no, this is this no let's data would be oh no I wanna no let's go back here. Oh there, it's solved now. Ooh. At least that part. So if I click this, 100 milliliters, yeah. Yeah, okay, it's working. At least that part. How about the logs? So let's look at the logs we have. So Chrome.storage, local.get. So today would be 2024 06 09. No, not on 9. 11 maybe? No, today, oh, 10. Let me see. And then result would be just console login. All right, so we have logs. We have 3 logs. Amount 12:18 a.m. 12:18 a.m. So if I remove it, let's see what today is now. 2 logs. 1. Yeah, so it's working. So logs should be 0, empty right now. All right, that's good. We might have to look into just combining them if it's just within the same minute. Yeah, 12:20 a.m. I don't care if it includes the timestamp. Amount 100. Okay, that's good enough for me. So we got it working. So now, now let's remove the console logs. So what we want to connect the logs now. All right, so let's go to um, yeah, I think my brain is like fried. It's like, what am I doing? Like every like 10 seconds, like I get lost in thought. It's like, no, I'm even okay. Yeah, so logs. Yeah, okay, so log list. Since okay, so okay, I don't need to pass the. Okay, let me go to view. So view. I have default view. I have this is not right. Okay, do I even need this data store? I'm passing the port. Yeah, okay, so maybe here I only need to let me import today's store. It'll be using the same store from stores.today. I initiated once. And how do I yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how to do this because I don't want to instantiate the store multiple times, right? So this really only requires the hmm, what does this one actually really require? It requires handlers for this, right? And it requires the total and the goal. So 4 props. So maybe it just requires the depends on what I want to pass it to. Let's just and this would just be the log list, really. So let's try log list. So log list. Let's see. Let's delete this. So export that list of type. Oh, I guess array. Just time, string. Well, it's really a log list. I gotta export it from there. Time and amount, number. Okay, I don't have to reverse it anymore because it's already in whatever it's called this item. I was in list item. Item dot time. Item dot amount. Ooh. Wait, why does it say no track water breaks today? There should be some today. Aquarium. Dot logs. Store dot today dot logs. What? Why is aquarium store dot today? Okay, let me put what's going on. Okay, so let's call it today. Store dot today, and then let's call it store. Will be today dot log list. Today dot logs. Oh, there it is. 1220, 1220, 1220. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, so if I remove some, so there should be only 3. Ooh, it's not updating. All right, okay. So how do I do that? So maybe calculate it from here. Otherwise, yeah, maybe just passing today because I need to get the what is it called? I'm instantiating it here, which I don't need to. Can I just pass in today? Let me see if I can just pass in instead of port passing today. Let's go export that store. Uh, let's not instantiate the store. Let's not worry about. Okay, maybe about this. Does that work? If I reload the page, errors, errors, errors. Let's go to log list. Export let store of in, right? And this would be today. No, store dot today dot logs. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this works, but uh, store dot today would be. I mean, log list would be store dot today. Yeah, maybe I just want to get an accessor to it so I can just get the list. So if I go today.list, or let me go let list. What? Unrecoverable. Okay. Let's try it again. Log list. What if I just have it as okay, to the store dot okay, so store no tracked. Okay. Yeah, I guess no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's 100%. And then this is where you would add like a success screen or maybe just confetti. Then if we remove some, oh, it's not going down. I can't tell. Oh, there it is. Ooh, we got it. We got it. Okay, yeah. I don't mind the store, but like, oh, I have to get the measurement. I guess this should be in today dot measurement. I really want to be exact instead of hard coding it. All right, so I guess we do have it set up now. Now I have to consider: do we need what to do with the what is it called? The default store. So aquarium, we doesn't export the store, right? I don't know if we even need it on mount or anything. We're not going to. Yeah, this solves a lot of issues we had where for our well, okay, so this log list does not really need a store unless ooh, we could add, I guess, a button to edit these stuff. Thinking maybe to remove it, because otherwise, how do we remove it from here? I don't know. Yeah, we could have a modal add. We can like manually add one. Yeah, having it separate gives us more avenues to like if you want to add in a new value or remove it. So it could be an X and it could be like a plus button. It shows a X to remove a log, maybe it just shows a warning modal, or maybe not. Just delete it. You have then you have an add button that shows. Oh dang! I was drinking some tea, but now it's like completely gone. Cold. It's like my fourth cup of tea today. I want to say today, but it's now the next day. So fourth cup of day within a 24-hour block. I drank like two early in the morning, and then had a one like 3 hours or something. So I've not been. I ran out of coffee and haven't been drinking it. So for like I think the last week, ooh, couple days I had like some crazy headaches, and I took some walks. The headache would disappear, and the next day wake up, the headache would start again. I think it's just like detoxing or whatever from the caffeine in the system. But it's like I think that's like a noticeable thing. I don't know if I have less energy because now, like, I take a nap during the middle of the day, or like, no, not middle of the day, more like late afternoon from like 4 to 4. So like, sleep like 2 hours or whatever. Usually that doesn't happen, but I am waking up earlier. Go to sleep, still go to sleep later, but I wake up earlier. So since I took a nap, I'll go to sleep at, let's say, or maybe even not. Yeah, I think I'm taking a nap. I'm taking a nap in the middle of the afternoon or whatever, late afternoon. It's because even though I go to sleep late, I still wake up early. Like I I don't know exactly when I go to sleep, but I do know I have a timer on my computer that shuts off at, or at least it says it's gonna go try to go to sleep at like 3 a.m. Most of the time, I'll be out if I'm awake for that time. I'll just press cancel. So that means I'm still like on the computer. At that point, that means by the time I fall asleep, maybe an hour later, that'll be 4. And yesterday, I think I did that, or today I did that. Yeah, yeah, it would have been today, or no, it would have been yesterday because it's tomorrow right now. Tomorrow, today. So I did that. That means I only slept, and I ended up waking up. So I want to say beginning of 8 a.m. That means maybe 4 hours. So I understand the nap at at 4 o'clock or whatever. I think I took a nap from 4 to 6. I missed some of the game, but look, I don't care about the game. Like I really want. I rather have I Mavs win, but it's going to be a hard battle. For Mavs to win, you need Luca and Kyrie to be like 30-point demons, both of them. And I think Kyrie's not doing that. The first game, I think Kyrie had like 12 points. He's not going to cut it because Boston has like tough defensive players, and you have like two superstars and like two great okay, not role players, two great starters, and one star. Porzingis is injured now, I think. But even then, so you have the whole starting lineup can get minimum 15 points. Derek White and Drew Holiday can get to minimum 15 points in hard defense and steals and stuff. And Porzingis, Brown, and Tatum minimum should be able to get 20 points a game, right? All of them. But most often it's going to be like 25. And like, I don't know how you're going to counteract that. Unless both Kyrie and Luca both get like 70 points, so 35, 35. And you have like great shooting from PJ. It's hard, man. It is hard. You need a lot of stuff to click. Can't make mistakes and stuff. Okay, so uh yeah, we got it. We got it. So 2 hours. It's actually faster than what I thought it's gonna do in my head, maybe. So maybe move this closer together, maybe up and down, and have next we'll do have a modal to add a custom one and set the hour and the time, and we'll try to insert it wherever it fits, and then maybe to delete one whichever time is which is deleted, remove it from the list. Find the index of it and remove it, like stuff like that. So still be working on this, I guess. I don't know if it's that's important as yeah. So it'll be more like stuff like this later on at the end. Change this to buoy icon, maybe have like a layer of sand maybe here, and then change this background. Maybe make this smaller. I don't know. I don't like black on the cyan color. It's not bad, but I would rather not. But it's good progress. So instead of keeping working on this, I'm going to instead focus on uh, focus on what? On the I guess the settings screen next, or yeah. So settings screen. I don't know how to build a UI. It's probably gonna be just a list and some form inputs. So I would have maybe enabled as a toggle on or off, and then maybe start time is it's gonna be um time picker maybe. I don't know yet. Time picker and oh, let's not worry about it. We'll come back to it. I'll have to come back and like for get a color palette so I can have different colors that kind of match or at least look good together. Don't clash like this because this is brutal. Okay, yeah. So to for next stream, we'll work on the settings. So I have to have like a gear icon here. Gear, yeah, and whatever this view is, I'm gonna aquarium. So I don't know we need something for this. We'll come back to it. We're making good progress. So I see thinking if we do a stream a day or maybe two, I could probably finish the settings screen, maybe one stream or two, and then notification screen. No, I guess that's all settings screen. That's so that'll be the notification. Okay, two streams. So one to build the UI and the because really we're just changing the default values, I think. Enable, that's all the defaults. Start time, end time, I think that's probably gonna be the defaults. Start time, end time for like share notification or the alarm. And when to show the alarm interval. Those are all defaults. So we will have to update our background script data here. So there'll be a little bit more. So yeah, I think that'll be good. After that, if that's two streams, then we'll have another stream for actually what? Notifications? For notification, what do I want to do? I want to maybe I'll just show the aquarium in the notification. I wonder, okay, let's take a look at wait, I want to see what it looks like, really. I don't think I've noticed too much about notifications. You can okay, you can have an icon URL, you can have a title, a message. Can you have buttons on it? Event time. Yeah, I don't think they give you a lot of opportunities. Okay, I want to see what it looks like though. Let's go images. Something like this, right? No, this is that what it looks like? Yeah, okay, so yeah, but like app icon, then some, and I guess open Facebook, open Gmail. I don't know. You know, okay. Yeah, it's fine now. We have don't make me an app icon. Yeah, so we could. That's easy enough to show. And then alarm. So we have two big. Okay, so I'm trying to plan out how long it will take me, or two streams for settings, right? UI, and then And then what? Yeah, we just UI and updating with the store. So I have to create a store for no, I have the default store already. So I have to create a screen and UI for it, connect to the default store to update whatever values I need. That's one. That's either like two streams. So that could be a day or two, depending if I do streams in one day or 2 days. And then then I'll do set up set up a notification. That means I require okay, so notifications require an alarm, I think, because when to show it. So alarm and notification. Notification has a small UI, just the Chrome, I mean the web icon URL. So I need an icon. I think I can just grab it from Dribble or something. So maybe like another two streams, and then today is Saturday, Sunday. Okay, today is Monday. So after that, that's the entire settings screen, I guess. Settings, options. I want to do the archives. So it'd be all the logs that are not the one for, okay, maybe just all the logs, really. All the stored values that have date key, have a date key or yeah, all of this. So I gather all of this and gets displayed somehow. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe a week. Let's say every thing I mentioned takes two streams. If I give it myself a week to do it, and then maybe another week to polish up stuff, change maybe the colors, the fonts, try some kind of design, like update this, maybe this, some of this UI. Another week for and then to release it. So maybe 2 weeks. If I like 2 weeks, maybe I should have it in stores. So to get time to set up the GitHub Actions, some what's it called, some documentation. So yeah, because currently just I have to update this README, some some I guess some setup, some contribution stuff or whatever, then release it to GitHub to stores. So 2 weeks, give myself enough time to get this over with. I think that's a good plan. And then I have to do some cleanup as well. like this is used probably could just be util. Yeah, I'm just wasting time. Let me close the stream right now. It's 2.5 hours. It's 1 o'clock. I could probably go, still go, but I don't ever wanna, cause don't like. Yeah, I'm getting kind of restless because of my feet. I'm standing up right now. Can you imagine if I was sitting down and the light ahead of in front of me is behind me is just like how close to me, and this is my sitting down mode. That'd be crazy. All right, so let's start down everything really. Made some good progress. Oh, you gotta commit stuff. Um, so what does this mean? Let me just check that there's no like console.logs that I need to get rid of. I'm not even using get keys. Yeah, I'll delete this web. I'm never using it. Okay, so let's go with git add source stores today. So daily logs, I guess. And let's have, to update and render store values. Yeah, that's kind of describing what it does. So let's go and I guess git remove what is it? Stores, or is it git remove source stores web? Yeah, I don't think I've used it for anything, but let's just check that it's still everything's still working as is. Yeah, nothing's changed. Yeah, so we're good. Yeah, eventually I have to get to. Oh, let me just go to storage.index and clean some of this up since I'm not never, I mean, no longer using it. Maybe I can rewrite this store. So what am I not using? Populate increment amount. Or maybe I do use some parts of it. Well, I'm never setting it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it as is. For the setting screens, I will be probably updating particular values, but I'll probably rewrite this as an object as, again instead of each particular field. Yeah, so this I'll come back to it when I actually change stuff in it. All right, so detach, quit, and uh, minimize it. Okay. All right. So good progress, and probably see you in a couple hours. Get some sleep and come back tackle the rest in a few hours in the morning. Still morning time. Yeah, maybe 10 a.m. I'll wake up early, like maybe at 8 a.m., but I'll be like groggy and stuff. Not groggy, just, that state of like lethargic. You don't want to do anything for 2 hours. And then maybe I'll get some motivation. Maybe I'll take the time to, it was that Tim Hortons like 20 minutes away. Okay, maybe 16, but like 20 minutes. So it's like a journey to walk there and then come back. Maybe like that will give me the motivation, just depending on the weather. Hopefully, it's not like burning hot in the morning. Yeah, it'll be 10. It's a chance of rain in the low tens. I mean, not in low tens, into low ones. Yeah, I could probably make that walk. We'll see. But I'm just still trying to like, if I don't try to curb coffee, just see how long it goes. Like, I figure like it's not really an addiction. Coffee can't really be an addiction. You could, if it takes like only like 2 days to break from it or something, you battle the headache maybe, and then you could get back on a regular maybe schedule. You could, or maybe use tea. It's supposed to have like a third of the caffeine. Don't, it doesn't feel like it even has like 10% of it. Just drinking it, or like I drink coffee because it's like in the morning. It's like you need to like feel warmth or course through your body. It's that warmth feeling that I like. And the smell. Coffee smells amazing, really. The warmth and the smell. Taste sometimes good, sometimes it doesn't matter. Like black coffee, oof, taste is not that good, but sometimes you just enjoy it. But usually just put like some coffee, some creamer and whatever, sugar. Okay, yeah. End the stream. Goodbye.